1 year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena. The two worlds have finally joined and literally merged into one. A single planet now exists, teeming with all 6 elements, as it always should have. But with a new world comes a new set of problems. Unprepared for the changes thrust upon them, Danans and Renans now find themselves forced to live side by side. And though the initial chaos of the Great Convergence has faded, the people of this new world are realizing that some scars are not so easily healed. And so, our journey continues.
There she is! Don't let her get away!
After her!
This way! Right! She's gone. There's no way!
She's gotta be nearby! Find her!
The weather is so nice today. It's a shame we can't enjoy it with all these Zeugles around.
Stay alert, Shion. Danger could be lurking in the shadows.
I could say the same to you. If you get injured, it's going to hurt now, you know. So, the mausoleum is somewhere around here?
That's what I heard. We'll have to get more details from Baephon when we meet up with him in the city.
I wonder if the others have already arrived in Niez by now.
It'll be good to see them again. It's been so long since we were all together.
Hey, you! Did you see a Renan brat around here?
You're looking for a child? A Renan?
Yeah, that's right. And get this. That kid is the daughter of a lord.
A lord?
Hey, wait a sec. That there on your back, is that... No mistake, it is. You're the blazing sword, aren't you? Oh, he is. Talk about lucky.
Lucky? What do you mean?
Even if she's just a kid, she's still the daughter of a Renan lord. But if we've got you with us, we'll have nothing to fear.
Sorry, but I can't help.
Hey, you gotta be kidding me, man. She's a lord's daughter. They're your enemy, right? You're the blazing sword. It's just common sense that you'd help us.
Come to think of it, Rumor has it he's been traveling with some bright-eyes chick. Wait, is that why?
And what if it is? Is that a problem?
Forget about it. Let's get out of here.
A lord's daughter, huh? Wonder whose.
Regardless of who it may be, it doesn't make chasing her down okay, now does it?
You're right, of course. Let's go find her before anyone else does.
Get back!
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, I'm worried about that girl.
Swallow blade!
Downfall!
Slash!
Here I go!
Here I come!
One more!
Strike! Luna Rondo! You're on! They got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! No escape!
Beat to the punch.
I may as well take the rest.
Mega Ray! Searing
You're
flame!
mine!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning
Rising
strike!
Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Seems like I'm not needed.
Then why don't you have it? Seed and relax.
No way.
I'm not done!
Mega
You're
Ray!
on!
By the power of water!
Sonic thrust!
Gemini Aqua!
Pierce through! Sonic
By
thrust!
the power of
Pierce
water!
through!
Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Wait! Hey, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt you, okay? You're the daughter of a lord, aren't you? You can relax. We'd heard people were after you.
The blazing sword of Dana?
Is there any way we can help you?
Why?
What do you mean? You're being chased, aren't you?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Okay, but it's dangerous to be out here all alone. Won't you at least come with us to Niez?
That's where I got kicked out of.
Baephon should be in Niez, right?
I want to know what's going on. If you come with us, I'm sure we can get this straightened out.
If we go our separate ways, we won't cause each other any problems.
Problems? What kind of problems?
Why?
We just want to help. Isn't that enough?
We help people. It's who we are. You may think we're weird, but it's true. I'm Shion. This is Alphen.
Nazamil.
Nazamil. Is that your name?
Hey!
We're going to Niez, aren't we?
Right. Nice to meet you, Nazamil. Driving out a child? Just because she's Renin?
Racial tensions still run deep here, but that doesn't mean we're giving up, right?
Right. Of course. What's this thing? What happened in Niez, Nazamil?
Don't worry. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to.
Elfin! Shion!
Shion!
Yo!
It's been so long!
It has. You're both looking well.
Never been better. Well, just talking about us, though.
There's apparently some trouble in town.
Kisara, Dohalim. The gang's all here.
So, what's this trouble you mentioned?
Renans have returned to the city, living alongside the Danans here.
There were a lot of vacant houses after the mess with Almadria, right? Some refugees from Lenegis have taken up residence in them.
Baephon decided to take them in, but not everyone has been so welcoming.
That's putting it lightly. The situation's a bit of a powder keg. The smallest spark could set it off.
So Renans do live here. If that's the case, then why?
Oh, who's that?
This? This is Nazamil.
I'm Rinwell, and this here is Hootle. Nice to meet ya. Woo!
Some Danans from around here are after her, because her father is a lord.
A lord?
I see. So she draws more attention than your average Renan, then.
We've brought her along so we can at least figure out what's going on. Plus, there's the mausoleum issue. Let's go see Baephon.
You see, we were actually just there, but he's out, and we couldn't meet with him.
Then, for now, how about we take Nazamil to the area where the Renans live?
Huh, not a bad idea. You okay with that, Nazamil?
I'm Law. Nice to meet you, Nazamil.
I'm Kisara. I hope you'll feel free to talk to me anytime.
I am Dohalim Ilkaris. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Dohalim? The Lord?
Former Lord. These...
It's good to see you guys, but with the city being so on edge, it's hard to relax.
The Renans and Danans here don't trust each other. This place is a far cry from Viscint.
What about Pelagian? You took in most of the refugees from Lenegis, didn't you?
I've settled them on different levels of the city, so contact between the two cultures is minimal.
Better to gather all the Renans in one place to avoid unnecessary conflicts, huh?
And with the Lord guy here in charge, no one can do anything too crazy.
Come on. He's carrying out his duties as the Renan representative.
But if that's true, are you sure it's okay to leave the city?
Fortunately, I have people there I can rely on. Leaving for a short while shouldn't be a problem.
And Kisara, you're the captain of those new troops in Viscint, right?
That's right, the Service Corps. We're made up of former members of the Guard and armored soldiers. We serve as the people's shield in the new era. I'm not used to teaching so many new recruits, but I'm managing somehow.
Rinwell, you're in Viscint too, aren't you? Is your nose still stuck in a book all the time?
Yep. There are too many books to read, so I always end up cooped up at home.
Hey, you go out sometimes, like when you're investigating the ruins.
You seem to know a lot about it.
Oh, not really. It's just that sometimes I guard caravans as part of the Crimson Crows, you know? So whenever I stop by Viscint, I pop in to help with stuff. Anyway, what have you been up to, Alphen?
Are you and Shion still traveling around as usual?
Yeah, I don't feel ready to settle down in one place just yet. Shion?
Sorry. It's been a while, but it doesn't feel like anyone's changed, you know?
You're right. It really feels like the old days.
I know we've got a lot of catching up to do, but Nazamil must be getting bored by now.
You're right. Sorry, Nazamil.
I don't mind.
I wonder what the Renans here were doing when Nazamil was being chased down. She doesn't seem too excited to see them.
You think they had something to do with it?
I'm not sure. It's possible.
Nazamil? What are you doing back here?
Away with you! You don't belong here. How many times do we have to say it?
How could you say such a thing? She's a Renan just like you, and a child at that.
If it isn't the blazing sword, the very person who destroyed our society, you're one to talk.
You Renans value lineage and social standing, don't you? Nazamil is the daughter of a lord.
Her father was a lord, yes. He was the esteemed Lord Urwagil Hildress, the former Water Lord.
Urwagil, the lord who preceded Volron.
But that girl's mother is just some embedded nobody!
Her mother is a Danan?
The blood of a glorious lord mixed with that of a lowly slave. It's repugnant.
That girl is no Renan. Every one of us here agrees on that.
Hey! Bastards just spewed their hatred and left.
A child with both Danan and Renan blood. Is that even possible?
In the old world, I'd heard rumors that it happened on rare occasions, but not of any children that reached her age.
You knew this would happen, didn't you? Why didn't you say something, even though you knew it would be painful?
It was too much to explain, and I'm in no pain.
But it's wrong to judge someone because of how they were born.
Let's go back to look for Baephon. It's better than staying here.
You said you weren't in any pain, but is that really true?
Why do you ask?
Is it possible you just got used to the pain?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baephon.
Wow, look who it is. It's been a while, hasn't it? Huh? Nazamil. Ah. Thank goodness you're safe. So, some of the refugees we took in from Lenegus knew of Nazamil's identity, huh? The situation in Niez is delicate, to say the least. So I thought it would be better if I sent her to Viscint.
I guess some unhappy residents went after her before she could make it there.
Yeah, that's why I went looking for her as soon as I found out. It's fortunate that you found her first. I would just send her off on her way, but she may be attacked again.
Yes, that is true. However, it would be just as dangerous for her to stay here, too.
Well, okay then. Why don't we escort her to Viscint ourselves?
But what about while we're at the mausoleum? Things being as they are, she can't just wait around here.
Or we could take her with us to the mausoleum. It's dangerous to send her off, and it's dangerous for her to stay. She'll be safest with us there to protect her.
I'm fine with protecting her, but doesn't the mausoleum have its own dangers?
You're right, that is a concern. However, with all of us there, I think we'll be okay.
Sounds good to me. After all, it's better to stick together than split up.
We can head back to Viscint after we finished at the mausoleum. Is that okay with you, Nazamil?
Sure.
Just where is the mausoleum anyway?
In the ruins at Adon Lake. It's pretty deep in, so you'll need to be cautious.
It's easy to forget in Menancia, but the enmity between Dan...
Yeah! Huh?
Hey!
All right!
Just a minute.
Say what?
Oh?
Hmm?
Well?
Oh, wow! Shion?
Just great.
Yeah! The smallest spark could set these Danins and Renins against each other. Glad we managed to extinguish this one early. Just thinking about how tense the situation is makes me anxious.
It is a deep, rooted issue that will not easily be solved.
True. It will need to be dealt with eventually.
And we have to do whatever we can to see it through.
Okay!
Hmm?
A Dawn Lake? Gonna be tricky with all those giant Zeugles running around.
Oh? I would have assumed you'd be itching for an excuse to fight them.
Well, you know, I'm a bit more of a grown-up now.
I don't think that's something actual grown-ups say.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
They say the mausoleum is deep inside the Adon Lake ruins.
Stay close, Nazamil.
I'll be fine. Should this really be here?
You can ask us anything you want to know, okay?
The mausoleum is just up ahead, huh?
Careful. There might be Zeugles around, so... what?
Oh, that wasn't you? Then...
Are you hungry?
No, that wasn't...
It's perfectly normal for your stomach to growl when you're hungry. It's nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about.
As long as it's not you, I guess.
What was that?
Nothing. It's not a good idea to take on a mausoleum on an empty stomach. Why don't we eat first?
Great idea, Alphen.
Oh, it's been a while since I last had Kisara's cooking.
We're not putting it all on Kisara. We're going to cook together.
Really, I'm not...
It seems everyone's in the mood to cook. If it's not too much trouble, we'd love for you to join us.
I had an idea for something we could make with what we have on hand, but it looks like I'm still short on a few ingredients. Luckily, I think we can find them around here.
No problem. Let's start looking.
Nazamil, do you have any foods you particularly like or dislike?
Not really.
Nothing in particular? That would make you a lot easier to deal with than a certain somebody.
Hey! Don't act like I'm a picky eater.
No one said she was talking about you.
Play nice with Hootle, okay, Nazamil?
Has he always been your pet?
We've been together for years now, but he's more like family than a pet.
Family.
It's been a while since we all ate together. I'm looking forward to this.
That's fine. Just don't make anything spicy.
I know.
Hey, isn't that what we're looking for?
Oh, wait! It's right here.
What's this thing?
Well, that's strange. I wasn't expecting us to find a teleporter while looking for ingredients.
I wonder where it leads.
Regrettably, it looks like this one's target coordinates were never set. Until someone enters a destination, it's useless.
It's weird to find a teleporter out on its own like this.
Nazamil, everything okay? What is that? Some kind of decoration?
Looks like a Danin relic. This is a land full of ruins, so it's not at all unusual.
That looks familiar for some reason. I'm sure I've seen it before. That's right! It's a good luck charm! I saw an illustration in an old book once.
Does it have some kind of special power?
Nah, nothing like that. This is the sort of thing you give to your family, or someone special, so you can feel connected with them, no matter how far apart you may be.
I guess the way people express their feelings is the same now as it was back then.
I don't need it. I don't have anyone like that.
Well, in that case, can I hold on to it then?
Sure, I don't care.
Okay. Why don't we head for the campsite and start cooking?
We've got all the ingredients, so now it's time to show everyone what I can do.
Isn't this exciting, Nazamil?
Huh?
If you listen closely, you can hear the wind howl through the valley. The sound is...
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
I'm stuffed. It's nice eating with everyone like this, don't you think?
Indeed. It feels so liberating to relax under this beautiful sky. Moments like these are priceless.
Especially given how much you've been cooped up in your office lately. You've earned a break.
Hey, you okay? You don't look too good. Are you feeling sick?
I'm fine. It's just that it's a little uncomfortable. I've almost never eaten with others.
Oh, because both Danins and Renins. Well, what about your family?
I don't know anything about my mother. I've never met her.
What about your father?
My father would only visit when he needed me for something. And when he did, he would yell and beat me. The other members of my house did the same.
What?
So no, we didn't share meals.
Well then, I guess that makes us the first.
Huh?
Let me tell you a secret. You see, when you eat with people you're close to, it always makes food taste that much better.
Why is that?
That's a good question.
I suppose it's because when we share the same food, we're also sharing the joy of it.
Not only that, conversations are more lively when you're eating good food, too.
Food tastes better when it's shared.
There's more to a meal than simply filling your stomach. And knowing that is part of what motivates people to cook a good meal.
The food was really good.
Let's eat together again, okay?
Our bellies are full, so now let's burn off those calories by finding the mausoleum.
Take this seriously, would you? Nazamil's going to get tired of your stupid jokes.
Jeez, I wasn't even joking.
I noticed while we were eating that you have really good table manners, Nazamil.
Is that something you were taught on Lenegus?
Yes, I had to memorize everything. I'd get hit if I made a mistake.
Oh.
Can I ask you something?
Of course. Ask us anything.
What I am. It doesn't bother you at all?
What, the thing about your parents? I mean, sure, it was a little surprising, but we're not really ones to talk when it comes to being unusual.
He's right. We are a rather strange group, all things told.
Exactly. For example, I'm Danin. But I'm also part of a mage clan that can use astral arts.
Dohalim here is a Renin lord who prefers poetry over power.
So, is that why you're with the Blazing Sword? With Alphen? Because you're different from others?
I suppose I appreciate how he embraces our eclectic natures. But that is not the only reason. We all have our differences, big or small. The question is, how we look at those differences.
What about Alphen and Shion?
In terms of different, those two are in a class all of their own. They're especially unique. But in the end, we see each other as fellow human beings. And when it comes down to it, all our differences are insignificant compared to that.
In other words, the way we see it, you're really not that different from the rest of us, Nazamil. So I'm sure we can be friends.
Friends? Yeah.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy. Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
People lived here long ago.
What's wrong?
Having someone to share my thoughts with is strange.
Here it is. Baephon was right.
This is a mausoleum?
Yeah, that's what we call them. They were originally built on Rena.
And now they're here, since Dana and Rena fused together a year ago. Most of them are underground, but sometimes you can find one above the surface, like this.
We got back together so we could deal with them.
We don't know what kind of machines or Zeugles might be inside. Make sure you stay close to us.
Okay, got it.
It doesn't look like anyone's gone up ahead.
Then let's go. Stay close to us now.
Whoop!
You know, there's something about Nazamil that reminds me of Dohalie. She's...
Elegant.
Yes, exactly!
My family was strict about manners.
No surprise there. Your father being a lord. Law, you can be so insensitive sometimes.
I don't mind. My house is gone now anyway.
That was back on Lenegis, right? When did you come down to Dana?
When my father joined the crown contest as a lord, we came down together.
Oh yeah, Ganeth Harrows, right? But didn't Voron...
Why are you asking anyway?
Why? The more we know about each other, the quicker we can become friends, right?
Is that how all of you became friends?
I suppose so. Getting to know each other is an important step in learning to understand one another. It can be difficult to trust a stranger, but once you understand them better, you can move toward becoming friends. Still, why don't we change the topic to something more cheerful?
I don't know any cheerful topics.
Don't wander off ahead of the group, Nazamil.
Right. I got it.
I guess she's not scared. And here I thought that Zeugle in the outer mausoleum was pretty rare.
In a sense, it is fortunate this place cannot be destroyed using our current technology.
Indeed. Considering the amount of advanced technology within these mausoleums, many would want a piece of it for themselves.
I'm still not used to these Helganquil structures.
Helganquil?
Yes, the true natives of the planet Rena. The ones who built all this.
You know, Nazamil sure is fearless.
Now that you mention it, she is, isn't she? Maybe she's stronger than she looks.
Can I ask you something?
You don't have to ask that every time. What is it?
What kind of place is this mausoleum?
Well, it seems like it was originally supposed to help delay the collapse of Rena by controlling astral energy. but it's still operating, and that's not good.
Astral energy in this world is now composed of 6 elements, after Rena and Dana became one.
Just like it was supposed to be from the very beginning.
But before they merged, Dana had only 5 elements. Currently, the balance of energy is still shifting to achieve equilibrium. We believe these mausoleums are interfering with the flow of astral energy, preventing that balance. So we decided it's better to disable them.
So having 6 elements is normal?
Right. But something went wrong a long time ago, and they were divided. Rena got all the dark astral energy, and Dana got the light.
When I was small, my father told me that I have all 6 elements, so it was my duty to master them.
Undoubtedly, it's due to you having both Renan and Danan blood. In a way, you're a herald of a new era. Is something wrong?
No. For a moment, I was just worried you were going to say something like, "What a fascinating specimen." Sorry.
Ah. And here I thought I was getting better at reading the room.
Anyway, this new world of ours needs all 6 elements in proper balance, so we're shutting down the mausoleums to help that happen.
So 6 elements are part of a new era. I never thought of it like that before.
Renan and Danan, all 6 elements. Nazamil contains everything of this world inside her.
Now that our worlds have become one, it might not be such a rare thing in the future.
It is certainly possible. Perhaps someday those of us with only 5 elements will be seen as the old generation.
Having everyone together like this makes me feel like we're back in the old days.
The old days? It hasn't been that long, has it? Although, I'm glad to hear that what you consider the old days is the present day here with us.
You look like you're having a hard time.
I'm a little out of shape. I haven't left the library much recently.
Guess I misread the landing.
I feel like there's something really important on the other side of that door.
How do you know that?
It's just something you sort of pick up. The design of the door, I guess?
In other words, it's nothing more than a hunch.
Ignite!
Hefty airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest.
Just what I need.
More Zuegles?
Keep calm and take them down!
This team can do. Go, Helene. Immobilize that one.
Indeed, that does seem wise.
Now let's turn the tide!
Stardust! Swallow dance!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more. Good going, Rinwell.
Nice out. More incoming.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
No, that's silly. Now you see what I can do.
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Enemies incoming!
Then we'll
Are you
Of course. I won't let them use any more astral arts.
Right. Leave the protection to me and show them everything you've got.
Do it! Demons descend!
Flashing bang! Slash! Rising Warrior!
A
charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Will this help?
These fists have got your name on them!
Here's a healing art!
You'll pay for that!
Sonic thrust! From death to birth!
Not a chance!
Burn!
You're on!
Resuscitation!
Sonic thrust!
Here's a healing art!
Come and get it!
First
You're
aid!
on! Sonic thrust! Here, guys! The flaming sword's on fire!
Lightning orb! Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Aslan.
Take this!
Sonic thrust! Rising
Flare
Warrior!
tornado! You're really strong, Alvin. Here's a
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
As usual, it's full of machines that do who knows what.
They're productions of foreign technology, every one of them. Trying to divine their purpose would be a fool's errand.
I'd recommend against touching them, Nazamil. Nazamil?
A crest?
Nazamil, is that?
No, it's not what you think.
She vanished! Nazamil! Wait! Nazamil! Where are you?
A crest appears, then she disappears. Just who the hell is she?
We can discuss that later. First, we need to find her.
About Nazamil's crest. Do you think it's...
Yeah. Looks similar to the Sovereign and Maiden crests.
Her parentage alone wouldn't be enough to explain this. You don't... think she's also...
Another door.
It'd be nice to find Nazamil on the other side.
I hope she's safe. Nazamil!
Helganquil.
It's all right. They haven't woken. These are the Helganquil, the true people of Renna. They're sometimes discovered like this. I suppose that's why these places are called mausoleums.
Why did you run off? It's dangerous to be in here all by yourself.
I...
Careful! Something's coming!
Well, guess we aren't getting out of this one.
No one appreciates a rude awakening.
Don't you think this ruckus is way more of a nuisance? Holy Land! Here it goes! Burning strike! Water! Hear my call!
Rising Wyvern!
Bread! Confiscated!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Here goes! Illuminate the dark! Come
Sonic
forth!
thrust!
Holy Fist!
Rising Wyvern! Soda!
Blow away! I never miss!
Sonic thrust!
My astrolated rage!
Rising Wyvern!
All good things
Mirage!
come to an end!
Sonic thrust!
There you go!
Take it!
Don't let up!
Sonic thrust!
Now we're not.
I'm on it! Here I come!
Lightning condensed!
First strike! Finish! Take this!
You guys,
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
Not my finest.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
In a bind?
I owe you one.
Burning strike!
Water! Hear my call!
Sonic thrust! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Water! Hear
Lunar
my call!
Rondo! Here I come! Take this!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Resuscitation! Here's
You're
the healing
mine!
art!
Strike!
First aid!
Nice. Now I can keep at it.
I didn't heal you just so you can get hurt again.
I know. Stay there, Nazamil.
Don't move. Stay put.
Lunar Rondo!
Oh, now you're talking!
Dance in the wind!
You're finished!
I'm out of ammo!
Take this!
Raging cascade!
Lunar Rondo!
Sleep now!
Sorry.
And again! Don't give up far enough! Magna storm!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
It was nice while it lasted.
Resuscitation!
Here, let me help!
I'll smash you! Here I come!
Myself together.
I'm on it!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
Wait! Let's get started!
Resuscitation!
Take this!
That's gonna
Here
smart!
through!
Finish this!
Eat this!
Look! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Rising Wyvern!
Air
Lunar
strike!
Rondo!
I can do this!
I'll finish you here and now!
Illuminate the dark! Reload!
Mirage!
Holy Quiver! Holy Warrior!
No escape!
Mega Ray! I'm on the
You're mine! It's on! Rising Wyvern! Burn!
Holy Quiver!
Take this!
Lunar Rondo!
Can't get out of this!
Thanks! I'm on it!
This one's mine!
Thanks, Xion. I'm still grateful.
Far enough!
Lunar Rondo!
Outstanding form! Here I come! Lightning!
You're mine!
The flare! Going!
You're mine!
In here!
Lunar Rondo!
Get you all tucked away!
We're almost there. Let's finish this, everyone.
Right! Time to end this for good!
I've got your back!
Let's draw the curtain.
Mega Ray!
I'm not done!
Eat this!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! I'm on it! Strike!
Talon Hurricane!
Hit through!
Energy!
Strike!
House this!
Storm!
By the power of
Rising Phoenix!
Mega Crazy Storm!
Take this!
Eat her alive!
It's over!
Dance in the wind! In here! Don't leave me!
This! Do it!
Hikara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
It stopped. I think that should be the last of them.
Nazamil. Please don't run off again. That crest earlier. Was that?
Was that why you ran? Because you were afraid?
I hate this. I hate everything about it. 'Cause because I'm not a Renan. I'm not a Danon. Everyone has always said that I'm not normal. And now I've been taken to this weird place. And my body's become even more unnatural. Next you'll all probably toss me aside. I know that everyone hates me. People always have. Even my own father hates me. Everyone! I'm different from everyone! I just don't fit in anywhere!
Nazamil!
But that's...
the power I didn't ask for. One that was forced upon me. I've lost so much because of it. Just like you. But even so, I have friends who accept me. And one thing I'm certain of, they'll accept you too. If you want them to.
But
You are an aberration. As you are now, you're a worthless child. If you don't like it, try being of use for once.
Let's go back. Nazamil.
I told you, didn't I? When it comes to this group, we're all just a bunch of oddballs.
Before we leave, let's finish what we came here to do.
what's that?
Sealing the door to this room. There. That should do it.
What did you do?
We disabled the main function so no one else can enter. We wouldn't want any miscreants getting in and causing mischief.
What about the Helganquil?
They will continue to sleep safely. We only disabled the functions of the mausoleum itself.
Do you guys always do stuff like this?
When we find mausoleums, yeah?
There should be a facility somewhere that oversees all the mausoleums, though.
Until we can locate it, this is what we have to do.
Shion and I are capable of sealing the mausoleums. The problem is, they tend to be nothing but Zeugles inside and out.
Besides, considering the current state of the world, it's too soon to get other people involved, or to let word of the mausoleum spread too far.
That's why every time a mausoleum is found, we all gather and take care of it on our own.
Yup. And I'll take any excuse to get everyone back together again.
I see.
We're all done here, so let's head back to Niez and report to Baephon.
So you and Shion are the only ones who can seal the mausoleums?
Yes, but it's also our way of setting things right.
After all, we're somewhat responsible for the worlds converging in the first place.
By the way, Alphen, what happened to your Sovereign outfit? That's some high-class gear, isn't it?
It's at docks with Shion's outfit. It stands out too much.
I admit, I fail to see how your current attire does so any less. Is it difficult to be seen as a hero?
I don't like being called the Blazing Sword.
Really?
Yeah. Danins and Renans make all kinds of assumptions just from that name. It doesn't feel good to be judged by people I've never even met.
Yeah.
Although I do admit it's a contradiction for me to say that while carrying around the very sword that gave me that name.
Perhaps. However, we need the sword to accomplish our current task. That's why you restored it with the Sovereign's powers, correct?
You're right. It was necessary. They might say something to you again in Niez, but we won't be staying long, so hang in there just for a little bit, okay?
I'll be fine. You don't need to worry.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get... get here faster.
Nazamil, there's something I need to apologize for.
Apologize to me? Why?
It's probably my fault that you were a test subject at Lenegis.
Alphen, wait a second.
What do you mean?
The ones who experimented on the two of you did so for their own purposes.
Dohalim.
I understand how you feel, but there's no need to phrase things in such a misleading manner.
Can you please explain? I want to know.
It all started a long time ago, as Rena's great spirit wanted to absorb Dana's astral energy. Lenegis was created for that purpose, and the Sovereign was one of its parts.
Alphen escaped, but the great spirit needed a replacement to achieve its plan.
So they took me?
Yes. A lot of people were experimented on. You were one of them.
Your crest was incomplete. Perhaps your modifications were not completely finished.
Because of Volron. Because he was completed first.
1 year ago, we may have met Nazamil in a different manner. I don't know why they let you go, but we can thank that for allowing us to encounter one another.
And you, Shion?
Mine was inherited. It was one of my ancestors who underwent modification.
So in a way, you being taken was a result of my actions. I'm sorry, Nazamil.
It's okay. You don't have to be. You didn't wish for it. And I'm no different from you. Besides, I didn't lose anything by being a test subject. And more than that, it makes me happy to know that there are other people like me.
Nazamil.
Baephon should be in the Dark Wings headquarters.
Looks like you took care of everything. As impressive as ever.
Any updates on the situation in town?
Yeah, but nothing good. There's no end to the people looking to stir up trouble here. Both Danans and Renans alike. Yeah, to be honest, sometimes I wonder if taking in those Renan refugees was the right... No, I can't go thinking like that.
Regardless of the difficulties, I want to believe that your decision to not turn the Renans away was the correct one.
I want to as well. But at any rate, Nazamil shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe for her. Not that it's her fault, but... Sorry, Nazamil.
It's fine, don't worry.
Thanks, Baephon. All right, everyone. Let's head to Viscint. Please don't blame...
We've arrived. This is Viscint, where Danans and Renans live as equals.
Equals? Even me?
Yes. I personally guarantee it.
I know it's hard to believe after Niez. We felt the same way when we first arrived.
It may do you some good to observe the city while we're on our way to visit Droshin.
Who's that?
He looks after everyone who just moved here. He'll help with all the procedures you need to go through.
You might as well check the place out. You can decide whether to live here after that.
Okay.
Is it your first time in Viscint, Nazamil?
Yes. I always try to avoid getting too close to cities.
Then how'd you end up in Niez?
I happened to be nearby when the worlds merged. I didn't know what was happening, so I fled there for shelter.
Service Corps, what do we stand for? 1. Our ideal of coexistence. 2. Being the citizen shield.
It's true. This really is a masterpiece.
How come you're able to live together?
Huh? Why wouldn't we?
Because Renans and Danans are so different.
Well, we do have our differences. I can use astral arts, for example, while he, as a Danan, cannot. But my friend here can move much faster than me, and he has a splendid singing voice.
Well, your sculptures are beautiful enough to adorn the palace.
There's more to appreciate in our differences than find fault in.
Plus, differences in our individual abilities mean little in the course of day-to-day life.
I don't understand.
Well, we certainly take a different approach around here. I could see it being confusing if you're not used to it.
It looks to me like you're friends with Lord Dohalim. Maybe you could talk to him as well. Lord Dohalim is the only reason we're able to live like this in the first place. It's all thanks to him.
Really?
That is what they say.
What do you think, Nazamil? Are you starting to see how things work around here?
I can see that Renans and Danans get along with each other, even if I still don't understand why.
Doesn't seem like Droshin is this way. Could you see yourself living here?
Yeah. I think I'd feel safe here.
Good. Then all that's left is to meet with Droshin.
Lord Dohalim, and the rest of our heroes. If you'd given me more warning, I'd have prepared a better welcome.
That is not necessary. I no longer rule Menencia, after all.
More importantly, we have a request.
I'd be happy to do anything in my power, of course.
This is Nazamil. We'd like you to arrange for her to be able to live here.
Understood.
Aren't you going to ask if I'm Renan or Danon?
They'll ask during the formal procedures. Not that it matters much. There is one thing that matters, however. Whether or not you agree with this realm's ideals. Well, what do you say? Can you interact with those different from yourself without prejudice?
I'm not sure yet, but I think it's nice that the Renans and Danons here don't fight.
That's good enough for me. There is a screening process, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Recently, many Danons and Renans have tried to move here for our realm's abundance, yet they take issue with our principle of coexistence. That's why I'm more than prepared to defend our ideals. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. A room at Autalina Palace will be provided until she has her official residence.
At the palace? Not at the inn?
It's a good way to make use of our many spacious rooms. The palace is now public property, after all. We'll show her the way there.
I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, Lagiel was wondering when you'd be coming back.
Lagiel? Understood. I'll go check on her later.
Don't Alphen and the others also live here?
Only Kisara and Rinwell at the moment. Alphen and Shion are always traveling.
Oh, I see.
What is it, Nazamil?
Nothing.
Kisara and Dohalim, living together in the palace, huh?
I myself am simply being provided a room.
By who? Kisara?
What did you just say?
What is there to do for fun in this palace when you want to kill some time?
I suppose you could read a book in the library.
Or compose a poem, perhaps. That can really make the hours fly by.
How about going to the courtyard? It'll be easier that way if someone comes calling.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
So, you like that flower, huh?
The Rose of Unity. It's said to be a symbol of Rena and Dana becoming one. Is that why you like it?
It's a flower that's neither Renan nor Danon. I guess it reminds me of myself. And yet, it grows everywhere. How can you be so calm about everything, Elfin?
What? You mean about being the Sovereign?
When I was in Niez... No, not just then. In other places too. I heard that the Blazing Sword is Rena's enemy. Its destroyer. Danons think so too. They look at you differently. Like you're something apart from them. How can you be okay with all that?
It's not like I don't have feelings. Nazamil. Are you scared of me?
It's true that together we did overthrow Renan rule. But we didn't do so out of malice, or because we were trying to hurt people. Please believe that.
I do. From the very beginning, when we first met, both of you have tried to help me. The daughter of a lord, half Danon, a test subject. Finding out more about who I am didn't change anything in your eyes. You still protected me without prejudice. It was the first time I experienced that, and it was nice. So because of that, I wanted to say, thank you.
I should be the one thanking you.
Huh?
I didn't want anyone to get unfairly hurt. And when it seemed like they would, I vowed to use all my power to protect them. That's what I've been fighting for. So in the end, hearing your view on things makes it all feel worthwhile. Thank you.
Sure.
We can't always have our actions understood by others, even when we believe we're doing the right thing. What you said, is very encouraging.
People tend to judge others based on birth or background rather than what they've actually done. Everyone has their own assumptions. Though the world has changed, people's hearts and minds don't change so easily. Even so,
What should I do? I want to help you, Elfin. I want to be useful. What should I do?
Oh. That's,
Hey, you guys! The room's ready!
Right. Got it. Let's go. We can discuss this more later.
Okay.
Well, let's head to your room.
You can stay as long as you want, Nazamil. No one will bother you here.
Right.
It's a pretty over-the-top name for a flower when you stop and think about it.
I believe Dohalim is the one who came up with the name.
The flower appeared after the merging of the worlds. Oh, I'd hoped it could serve as a symbol of reconciliation.
Until we find an official residence for you, this will be your home, Nazamil.
Guess this is where we say goodbye then. It won't be the same without you.
We'll be sure to stop by when we're in Viscint.
Okay.
Nazamil, we have something for you.
This is the charm from the ruins?
That's right. The good luck charm you give to someone special.
We all helped fix it up a little.
I know you said you don't have anyone special, but you're special to all of us. I thought this could be a reminder when you need it.
But Really?
Of course. Think of it as a sign of our friendship. A promise that we'll meet again.
Basically, we're friends now.
Friends. My very own friends. Just like me.
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon, Nazamil.
Okay.
I'm happy that things worked out for Nazamil.
Yeah, I'm glad there's a place like Viscint where she can feel safe.
Everything turned out all right.
Indeed. I suppose our meeting was serendipity.
Wasn't Legil that lady from the Gold Dust Cats?
She's a member of the Service Corps now, just like me. If she's looking for...
Hisara! I'm so glad you're back. We could use your help.
Something wrong, Legil?
Yeah, a Zeugle. It's been attacking Faria Ranch.
The ranch. That's quite a serious problem.
It is?
As you are already aware, the balance of the astral energy in each region has been equalizing, ever since the merging of the twin worlds.
As a side effect, harvests in Menancia have been on the decline. That means any problems with food production can easily lead to crisis.
In other words, you're saying it's vital to protect the fields and the ranch, right?
Wait, what about the Service Corps? Isn't it their duty to take care of Zeugles?
Oh, we've tried. Many times. But somehow, each time we get overpowered. That's why I'm coming to you for help, Kisara.
Understood. Tell the Corps I'll take care of it. While I'm away, you all stay in the city and...
You really can't break old habits, can you? Rely more on those around you.
But this is...
We need to make extra sure that the food resources are safe.
That's all the motive we need. Come on, Kisara.
Thanks.
Be careful. That Zeugle really does pop up out of nowhere.
The merging of the twin worlds left Zeugles scattered all over. This has caused no end of trouble.
I wonder why Renan's lost the ability to control them.
In hindsight, our control was likely only made possible by Lenegis.
Huh?
What is it, Law? Law?
Shh. I hear something moving.
What is it? Zeugles?
Couldn't it be just a mouse or something?
I don't think so. But I'm not sure what it is. Let's flush it out by force.
Wait!
Nazamil?
You followed us? Did something happen in the city?
No, I just didn't want to be left there.
Are you saying you'd rather live on your own outdoors than in a city?
It's not that. I just...
You want to come with us, don't you?
Yes.
All right.
Are you sure about this? After all, it's not like we'll never see each other again. And it's so much safer in Viscint.
That's true, but we all know the pain of being alone, don't we?
Well, yeah, but...
She does have the ability to disappear at will. If something happens, she can use that to hide herself.
Can you promise you'll do that, Nazamil?
Yes, I promise.
Then it's decided.
Haven't been to the ranch in a while. Wonder if they're all doing okay.
So, you like animals?
Like isn't the right word. They're his best friends.
They are... not.
Well, look who it is. Ain't seen you around here in a spell. Especially you, boy. Why don't you come around more often?
'Cause I'm busy, okay? But we're here for a reason. We heard a Zeugle has been attacking your livestock.
Oh, so you're taking over for the Service Corps, then? Why didn't you say so? I can't say I recognize you, young lady. You look pretty young for a Service Corps member.
That's because she's not in the Service Corps. She's our new friend.
Your animals were attacked?
Yes, that's right. They may just be animals, but they're my animals, and I take good care of them. But that darn Zeugle won't leave the poor things be.
And just what kind of Zeugle is it?
No clue.
You don't know?
I know it's a Zeugle 'cause of the tracks, but even though it got a handful of my animals, I ain't actually seen it yet. I even come a-running as soon as I hear a commotion, but still ain't laid eyes on the beastie. It don't make a lick of sense.
Never would have guessed the old guy'd just throw himself into danger like that.
It keeps coming back, so I figure it must live somewhere nearby here.
Okay, we'll check around the roads.
Do you like animals too, Nazamil?
Yeah. Animals. Don't say mean things or throw rocks like people do.
Let me know if you find any trampled grass or scraps of half-eaten food.
What about this?
Doesn't match up with the prints at the ranch. Must be a different Zeugle.
What about this footprint?
It's the wrong shape. Not fresh either.
Huh. They all look the same to me.
Huh? What was that?
What about this one? Or maybe not.
No, wait. These match the ones at the ranch.
So that means...
Yep. We're close.
What's this thing?
We can't seem to find it anywhere.
Should be right around here. Where'd it go? Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret it.
I'm far enough! What? Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! In here! Sonic truck! Get on it!
Hit a word!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara! Here's Orchid! I never miss!
Rising Wonder!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm just kidding! You're mine! Rising Wonder!
Here I go! Not in your dreams!
Pierce through! Sonic thrust! Pierce through!
Do it!
Move them off!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blades! Was that too much?
Not at all.
Swallow dance!
Seems about right to me.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
Water! Hear my call!
Try this on for size!
I'm ready!
No! Pierce!
You better brace yourself! Raging
Pierce
Storm!
through!
Whoa!
Do it! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Luna Rongo!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to
Carve
stop.
through armor!
Far enough!
Take this!
Rising
Wyvern!
Demons descend!
Flashing Fang! Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you We've searched this much, and there's still no trace.
They must be pretty big. They shouldn't be able to hide so well. It's almost as though...
I've got it.
Huh? Nazamil? Wait, what are you doing?
Wait here.
Whoa! Where'd that come from?
Nazamil!
An invisible Zeugle? This must be the culprit.
Let's do this.
How dare they attack the ranch?
It feels like this is personal for you.
I won't let them get away with it either!
Stay back, Nazamil!
Healing circle!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
The blasting part's their weakness!
Blazing swords all fired up!
Collected!
Rising Wyvern!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil! Here I come!
Talon Storm!
Freeze Lancer! Outstanding form! Lightning to death! Here's a healing arc! Illuminate Blade! Glacial Spear! Pierce the evil! Freeze Lancer!
Here I come!
This is what you get for messing with the ranch!
You mean freeing us?
I mean, technically yes,
But no! Besides that,
Razor Cyclone!
now you see what I can. I'm just
Okay.
Can't get out of this!
Here's a healing
Luna
arc!
Rongo!
First aid! I'll fix you up!
Mirage!
Can't be
Mirage!
Long flight! Here, let
It's
me
over!
Illuminate the aid! I'll fix you up! Holy
Take this!
Here I go!
Rising Wyvern!
Time for one more! Shadows! The flames of war!
Take that, jerk face!
Take that, jerk face. People actually talk like that?
There's no need to imitate that, okay?
Why am I always the butt of the joke?
Here's a healing arc!
Luna Rongo!
Now! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Pierce through! Rising Wyvern!
Thunderblade!
Luna Rongo!
No
dead!
Watch this!
Holy glimmer! Here I go! Holy lance!
First strike!
The enemy is going all out! There! One more!
Prepare to be seen! Can't get out of this! This one's on you, Kisara!
But of course. I always feel safe when we've got you in front of us.
Now you see what I can do!
Ignite!
Dragon Tail!
Sonic Thrust!
You hear it now!
Sonic Thrust!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this!
In here!
Eat this!
Rinwell, are you ready?
Of course! I won't let them use any more astral arts!
Right. Leave the protection to me, and show them everything you've got.
Constantine! Here's a healing arc!
Now or never. No further. Taking flame!
Water, hear my call! Let the marksman handle this!
Where
are you going?
Ignite!
Photon
Rising Wyvern!
All finished, you hear it now!
Illuminate the devil! There you go! Don't let up!
It's over!
Here's the evil! Free the flame!
Armor won't save you!
Almost there. Don't get careless.
I can win with my eyes closed.
That's what I mean by careless.
I owe you one. Thanks, Shion.
It's not the first time.
And I'm still grateful.
Luna Rongo!
Get on it! I'll come together!
Burn!
Lightning orb! Alright!
Prepare to be heated!
Eat this!
Okay, here I go!
Now
Rip and tear!
in a vine.
Let's get you all cut to
You're on! Pierce through!
I'm just getting started!
Pierce through!
Reload!
Sonic thrust! First strike! Sonic thrust!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
A Zeugle that can turn invisible. That explains why no one had seen it.
Nazamil, I'm impressed you figured that out.
I just thought about what everyone was saying, and had a hunch.
It must have figured it was safe when hidden. It didn't expect an invisible opponent.
Should I not have done that?
To be honest, I'd prefer you didn't take such big risks. However, if you hadn't done that, that Zeugle could have taken us out before we even knew what was happening. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, gang. Let's let Bogdell know his Zeugle problem is taken care of. Well, Nazamil, you seem to be in a good mood.
It feels good to be thanked by someone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. Wait, someone's fallen over there.
Bogdell? Bogdell! Hey, Bogdell!
Is that you, boy?
What happened?
Right after you left, that Zeugle came. I thought I had him, but he got the drop on old Bogdale.
These wounds are bad. He needs healing right away, or...
That man. Is he a friend of yours?
A friend? Well, at the very least, he's always been good to me.
Understood.
Nazamil.
Jeez.
Bogdell?
What happened? I thought I was a goner.
Those wounds were mortal, but they healed in an instant. Incredible.
Was I of use?
Absolutely. Look.
Are you the one who saved me?
Yes.
You don't say. I owe you my life, young lady. Thank you so much.
You've got my thanks, too. You really are amazing, Nazamil.
See? There are people out there who appreciate you. And there always will be.
Anyway, now that we've completed the job, we should go back to the city and tell Legil.
To think it would attack while we were out searching for it.
Yeah, I thought he was a goner for a minute.
Thank goodness we had Nazamil with us. Hey, I was just thinking, when we get back to Viscint, let's celebrate.
Celebrate? Celebrate what?
Are you really that dense? Nazamil's performance, obviously.
We should. It was our first request completed together. Besides, she deserves most of the credit.
In that case, there's a place I've been wanting to check out for a while now. Let's go there.
What is it, Nazamil? No need to hold back.
I'm not holding anything back. It's just that it's hard to relax when I'm surrounded by strangers.
Then why don't we camp like we used to?
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. We could build a fire, cook food together, and really have some fun.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Let's have fun tonight!
Yeah.
What should we make then?
We're doing this for Nazamil, so let's skip the fancy delicacies.
Now, as for the seating arrangement... There. That ought to do it. How's it going on your end?
All the ingredient preparation is out of the way. I'm ready to start cooking.
Can I help with anything? Maybe I could be in charge of the seasoning.
No way. We don't want to risk putting people's tongues or stomachs in danger today.
Oh, right. What is it, Nazamil?
I gathered branches for the fire. Does this look like it will be enough?
Yeah, that should do it. Thanks for the help.
You're the guest of honor today, so you really didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, but I'd rather be together with everyone.
Oh, Nazamil's here too. Welcome back.
Huh?
What's the matter? Did I say something weird?
What do you mean, welcome back?
Huh? Well, you're finally back, aren't you?
It's just that no one's ever said that to me. I mean, not until now. So I don't know what I'm supposed to...
It's good to be back.
Huh?
When you hear welcome back, you can say that in response.
People say welcome back to their friends or family when they return to a place that's like home.
A place that's like home. But I...
This place is sort of like a home, too.
Good to be...
Mm-hmm.
It's good to be back.
There you go. Welcome back, Nazamil.
Welcome back.
Well then, let's get the preparations done before it gets dark. Mind lending me a hand, Nazamil?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Let's make this night one to remember.
You can leave that to me.
I hope we can travel together forever.
Forever would be impossible.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Can you use this to cook something?
Yes, I might be able to create a new dish with this. Do you want to see what it tastes like?
Sounds like you want to see what it tastes like.
That is a rather inconsiderate thing to say.
But it's true, isn't it?
I'd say it's more foolhardy than inconsiderate.
Well, seriously? Then again, you might have a point.
Looks like they're enjoying themselves. I haven't slept that well in a long time.
You've changed.
Who, me?
Yes, you've loosened up.
I agree. You seem to be having fun.
To be honest, I don't really know what it's like to have fun. But unlike before, my heart feels lighter. It's a little strange, but it's not a bad feeling. I'd never wanted to use my power to help anyone before, nor had I ever been praised for it. And I never imagined I'd ever travel with someone. With friends.
I'm sure there are a lot more travels in your future.
In my future?
Do you have some kind of dream? Something you want to do?
I'm not sure. I've never thought about the future before.
You don't have to force yourself. Say, what about a hobby or something?
What do you like to do?
Oh. I like to draw.
To draw?
Just scribbling things I see or feel. Only sometimes, though.
Interesting. So you're an artist?
Sure, that got your attention.
But you draw the things that leave an impression on you, right? I think it's a lovely hobby.
If you don't mind, show me your drawings sometime?
Yeah, I'd like that. Time flies when we're traveling together.
Kisara! Lord Dohalim! Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong? We took care of the Zeugle that was attacking the ranch.
You did? That's great news. However, something more urgent has come up now. After you left, we received a report from the Darkwings.
The Darkwings? From Niez?
The city's Danans and Renans are provoking each other, and the Darkwings say they can't control the situation for much longer. So they say...
I know. You want us to return, right?
It sounds like the situation must have worsened if they sent such an urgent backup request.
Undoubtedly. And we just came from Niez. Are you still coming with us?
I want to be with you all. And also, I want to be of use.
You've definitely proven you can take care of yourself just fine.
It's settled then. Back to Niez. Zeugles are inside the city.
I don't know if it was the Danans or the Renans who did it, but someone must have let them in.
But how? The Renans can't control them anymore, right?
We've got to figure that out. And get rid of all the Zeugles in the city.
There are too many for us to split up and fight in groups.
I'll take a look around.
Oh, right. If you turn invisible, you can walk right past the Zeugles.
Go ahead, but be careful.
I'll be fine.
Now then, let's hunt some Zeugles.
Just what were they thinking, letting Zeugles into the city?
I'm sure they weren't thinking that far ahead.
Well, they should have. Now they're putting their own people in danger.
We've got to take care of it ourselves. Damn it.
Break of fear. Pierce evil.
We got flyers.
I've got this. Let him march now. Astral energy.
Say no more. I'm worried about Nazamil. Let's finish this.
Indeed. We need to get this situation under control.
Right. There's only one thing for us to
Now
do.
you see what I can do!
Sonic Thrust!
Do it!
Dopamine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen!
What about Nazamil? Did she go already?
I think so.
Let's hurry before she gets too far ahead. A Zeugle body. Not just that.
It can't be. The hollowing?
Hey, you okay?
Zeugle carcasses and the hollowing. What happened?
Brat! That damn Renin Lord! You're saying Nazamil did this? The dead Zeugles? And the hollowing too?
The hollowing is what remains after matter has been stripped of all its astral energy. Nazamil gathered astral energy for a powerful astral art before. So maybe...
Hollowing in this city? This is not good.
we should hurry and catch up with her.
Do Danins and Renins really want to fight so badly that they're willing to expose their own people to danger? I refuse to accept the idea that things were peaceful back when we were oppressed by force.
More of the...
Is Nazamil in there?
The trail of Hollowed leads into the plaza. She must be...
We've got to hurry. Out of our way, damn it! We have to get to the plaza. Stay out of our way!
Don't get reckless. Focus on the enemies in front of you.
I know!
Swallowed in a vine!
Rising light!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Need to pull myself together.
Dance in the wind! Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
I'm surrounded?
Rimla, I'm on my...
You're finished!
Oh! I'll heal you all! Law.
Eat this! Raging flame! Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen!
Here, there's more of them?
It's like they're being drawn to the plaza.
Could whoever's responsible for this also be there?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Enemies incoming! Reinforcements?
Eat this!
Then we'll
take them down!
mobilize that one!
Indeed. That does seem wise.
Now let's turn the tide!
I can carve through armor! Prepare to be sealed! First strike! Blazing flame!
Mirage!
Swallow dance!
You picked the wrong blade!
I'm just getting through!
More Zeugles?
Keep calm and take them down!
I don't even know the word defeat.
I owe you one.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Talon
Rising
Hurricane!
light!
Now! Quiver! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Fire incoming!
Rising Wyvern!
Can't get out of this!
Healing Easter!
That'll bring you down!
In here! There! Saving this one! Radiant Pierce!
Sonic Thrust!
Radiant Storm!
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo!
What's this?
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help.
I can handle it!
Burn!
Here! Shade!
Oh, violent
Sonic
guarding
thrust!
wind.
Glacial spear!
Pierce evil!
Swallow dance!
Dance
I'm
in
on
the
a
wind
roll
now!
now!
Pierce through! Sonic
I'll be
Thrust!
saving
Pierce
this one!
through!
Take this!
Sonic Thrust!
Here's
Sonic
the
through!
now!
Sonic
Low!
Thrust!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
The way is clear.
Hurry, to the plaza.
She's a monster! She melted it. Just stay back!
Are you okay?
Elfin.
Hold your fire! Nazamil saved your lives!
The hell she did? She's a monster!
How could the hero of Dana defend this abomination? I don't get it. Whose side are you on anyway?
Are you okay, Nazamil?
Well, if he refuses to do it... I don't get it. Why would the hero...
How dare you?
What the hell? Why are you turning on us? We're not the enemy. That thing's the one you should fight.
I fought to save the oppressed. I fought to save all the innocent people of this world. If you would stoop so low as to harm an innocent...
My enemy!
Were you able to find out who could have let the Zeugles in?
It was those men in the plaza. They burned some kind of incense that attract Zeugles. Where would they even get something like that? For now, most of those behind the scheme have been detained. I owe you.
Danins are one thing, but can you even catch Renins?
You may find it hard to believe, but there are Renins that don't want to fight. But more pressing than that
is the hollowing, and everything that happened at the plaza.
Yes. Rumors are already spreading like wildfire throughout the city. About Nazamil and Alphen both.
Alphen.
I ended up drawing my blade on those that turned to me for help. I used force on people who thought differently from me. Just like the enemies we all fought against. But what choice did I have?
think it'd be best for you to leave Niez for a bit. Just until things cool down. I hate to say it, since I'm the one who called you back here and all.
But why? Alvin saved my life. He didn't do anything wrong.
Nazamil.
Why is Alvin the one being punished? Why not me?
It's okay. It isn't Baephon's fault.
But...
It's fine. I'll do as you say, and leave for a while.
I'll tell everyone what really happened. How none of you are to blame.
it doesn't make any sense.
We rushed to their aid, and this is how they treat us?
Enough, Law.
It would be too difficult to reach another city at this hour. Camping might be our best bet today.
What did you find? I didn't know.
About Niez and the hollowing? Of course you didn't know. We never told you about it.
But those people hate Alphen now.
It's not your fault.
But...
If anything, it was my fault. This happened because I couldn't control my anger.
You didn't start it. They were going to hurt Nazamil.
Unfortunately, if you favor either side, the other will hate you. If you treat them equally, then they both will. People have strong opinions when it comes to the Blazing Sword. Pleasing everyone will hardly be a simple matter.
What about you, Dohalim? As the final lord, you're in a similar position, don't you think?
True. Some turn to me for help, while others despise me. All simply because I am a lord. But compared to the symbol that Alphen must bear, my burden is quite light.
People can be entitled about these kinds of things. If they assume someone is there to help them, they're doubly disappointed when that's not the case. In that, Danins and Renins are the same.
So, what will we do now?
Let's go back to Viscint for now. We can decide whether to divide up or not once we get there. So noisy. Is it morning already?
Wake up, everybody! Hurry!
What's wrong?
Nazamil's gone!
What? You sure she's not just taking a walk around while invisible?
Apparently not. She left behind a letter.
To my friends.
My first friends. It made me happy that I could help all of you. It made me happy to earn your praise. I don't want my friends to be sad. I don't want anyone to hate you. You all taught me that my power can be of use. So... I'm going to see if there isn't something I can do.
What is this? What are you planning on doing, Nazamil? Somewhere nearby, aren't you? Please say something, Nazamil! Nazamil! It's been weeks. We're still searching for Nazamil, using Viscint as our base of operations. She was so happy to finally make some friends. Where could she be? What is she up to? Wherever she is, regardless of how much we continue to search, we still haven't managed to find a single trace of her. And, once again, I find myself... She was spotted on Treslita Highway, correct?
Yes, but we don't know that it was actually Nazamil. All we know is that they saw a Renin-looking girl wandering around by herself.
I hope we find her this time.
Even if it isn't her, it's dangerous for anyone to be alone outside the city. Let's go. Okay, off we go.
Around here?
I think so. The people who saw her were a little fuzzy on the details.
Let's expand the range of our search a bit.
Zeugles are still pretty common out here. We'd better find her soon.
Look! There's someone over there!
Yes, but it isn't Nazamil.
Well, let's go take a look anyway. Are you this kid's mom? I'm glad everyone's all right.
Are you going to kill us now?
What?
Or are you going to take my daughter away and brainwash her?
Wait, it's not like that.
Lies! I know who you are. The blazing sword of Dana is here to oppress us. And if we fight back, we die. I've heard it all.
No, listen.
I never should have come here. I'm leaving.
Wait, you...
Don't come any closer!
Well, that wasn't Nazamil.
Seemed like she wanted to move to Viscint, but in the end, she probably wouldn't have been able to fit in. I feel sorry for her child. Are you okay?
This isn't the first time this has happened. Let's go back to Viscint.
What was up with that woman and her daughter? And here we were, worried about them.
It's all right, Law.
Even knowing how deep-rooted the conflict between Renins and Danins is, it's still difficult to accept that some people just won't listen.
Right. Putting all the blame for what happened on one person? It's irrational.
How many?
Fine. If it's come to this, I'll use my astral arts to show you who your master is.
Enough!
Why, you insolent!
This man wishes to emigrate here, but is demanding preferential treatment because he's a Renin.
That's not how things are done here. Did you come here without knowing that?
Lord Dohalim! I had heard talk, of course, but I considered the rumors too preposterous to believe. So, it's true. The Blazing Sword and the Lord are working in league with one another. What an affront to our people!
Thank you for your help. He wouldn't listen to reason.
Lately, more and more Renins and Danins are acting like that.
It's true. I'm trying to think of solutions, but it's a very delicate situation.
Oh, one other thing. Droshin from the Department for Welfare was looking for you all. He says he has something to discuss.
Alphen. It's difficult to receive such hostility from a stranger. I know I've experienced it myself, but...
Don't worry.
Nazamil! Where have you...
Be patient. Just for a little longer.
Nazamil, come back! I want to talk...
Nazamil was right here. Maybe we can... it's no good. There are too many people.
What did she mean by be patient? And why appear now of all times?
We spent so long searching for her. Was she actually watching us the whole time?
Please forgive me for summoning you all. I was hoping I could ask you to deliver a personal correspondence to Sisluden.
A delivery? Isn't that a job for the Service Corps?
Usually, yes. Truth be told, they aren't too fond of the Corps over there as of late.
Really? The letter is for Bregan of the Silver Swords, right? I can't see him being upset about it.
He isn't the issue. It's the citizens of Sisluden. They're not just wary of Renins, but Danins too.
Makes sense. It is Sislodia after all.
I see. And you've come to us because you think no one would risk interfering with us. Is that it?
Yes. Of course, I don't think such a task would require all of you to carry it out.
What do you want to do? It's possible Nazamil will come back here.
Judging by that interaction, I don't think we'll see her again. Until she's ready. In which case, it's meaningless to continue searching for her. I think we should stay together so we're not apart when she returns.
But...
What Dohalim says makes sense. Besides, we've been trying to find Nazamil for a while. It would be good for you to focus on other things for a bit.
Yeah. Alright then. We'll make the trip to Sisluden.
Thank you so much. Here is the letter.
So what's this correspondence about?
It's a formal letter between autonomous organizations.
Only we could use running communication equipment.
It's as cold as ever here.
The sun may have come back, but this place is still in the mountains.
It will take time for the current amount of snow to melt down to this region's new normal.
I wasn't expecting you to come deliver a letter. Sorry for the trouble.
We heard they've been very critical of outsiders in Cislodia of late.
Cislodia still has almost no Renins, right?
The Renins are definitely all gone, but there's still some lingering uneasiness between the Danins here. And I keep hearing rumors about survivors of the Snake Eyes being active.
So, people will always fight, even among their own kind.
All you need for a disagreement is two people. If you want a reason, you can easily find one. Plus, this is Cislodia. It takes time for deeply ingrained mindsets to change.
Time, huh?
Of course, there are some people trying to actively change things. Some are even inspired by what you all are doing. If you don't mind, I hope you'll have a look around town.
Thinking about the state of the city?
Yes. It's complicated, considering that the peace was made possible by driving out the Renins.
The Danins here are still working on reconciliation just amongst each other. We can't afford to be too hasty.
It's awfully quiet for such a large city.
The snow muffles the noise somewhat. But the urge to keep quiet is also a hard habit to break.
Everyone's still avoiding eye contact. It's like nothing's changed.
It'll take more time for them to reach that level of comfort with other people.